Hey guys, it's Miss Stephanie, and we have been missing you so very much. But pastors are so excited to bring your classroom, just like it would be a church, to your home. So what does that mean for you? That means we're going to have praise and worship, we're going to have Bible stories, and of course there's going to be some fun surprises. So what I want you to do is go grab your notebook, go grab your Bible, and come ready to have some fun.
Hey everybody, it's Brother Nick. I'm so glad to be able to be with you today and share one of our Bible lessons. So today we're going to talk about the enemy of God. Now we all know that's the devil, that's Satan. But you know what? He didn't start off that way at all. He was once an angel. You know what? He was one of the most beautiful things that God had ever created. In fact, but that was kind of his problem. See, he was so beautiful that he became prideful, that he was, I'm the most beautiful being in the universe. I'm more beautiful than you. I'm more beautiful than you. And I'm more beautiful than you. And the problem with that became, because of his beauty, he became so prideful that he believed, you know what? Because I'm so beautiful, I deserve to be on that throne instead of God. Well, obviously we know that's not going to go very well for you trying to take the throne from the Lord. Well, he got a third of the angels to go with him, but you know what happened? They got the boot. Yeah, all the way back down to earth. But ever since then, the devil's always fought against God, trying to stop all of God's good plans in the earth. Sometime after this, God did something really special. He made man. He made Adam. And Satan hated Adam. Because he hates God, but this is what God did for Adam. He gave him dominion. He gave him everything. And Satan was so full of jealousy, like, this piece of dirt, this piece of Play-Doh, he just did some arms on it, and his eyes popped open. He's giving him everything. All that should be mine. So he hated Adam. He hated God, and he worked against him. And we know that, unfortunately, Adam yielded, disobeyed God, and Satan became God of this world. And ever since then, Satan works against mankind, and God, to stop God's plan within the earth. Now, years later, Jesus was coming. And Satan's stopping all of God's plans, and around the time that Jesus was going to come. Because we know Jesus is God's plan to grab everything Satan took and give it back to us. That was his plan. So, around the time Jesus was coming, there was angel activity everywhere. Angels going here, there, and everywhere. Satan's like, something's going on. Angels are going everywhere. Then, hold on. Even angels showed up to a bunch of shepherds who were watching their sheep one day. And they were like, peace on earth, goodwill towards men. He was like, hold on, man. Angels popping up singing? Something's going on over there. But for Satan wants to do anything in the earth, he's got to have a person to work through. Someone who will listen to those thoughts and act on it. And unfortunately, he found somebody. It was King Herod. See, Herod was a king during this time. And then when the wise men came, wise men said, King Herod, we've been following the stars. And we know we're going to follow it to find a new king. And Herod was like, hold on, new king. I'm the only king here. Me. I'm the only king. So then the devil whispered to him and said, you know what? All we got to do, tell these wise men that we want to honor this king too. And then when they let us know where he's at, we can kill him. So Herod was like, that's great thinking. So he went to the wise men and said, you know what? Find this precious child and tell me where he's at. And when I will come to and I will worship him. So the wise men left. Eventually, we know they did find Jesus. And they honored him with some gold and frankincense and myrrh. And they honored him with gifts. That night, as they were sleeping, though, the Lord came to them in a dream and said, don't go back to Herod. He's lying to you. He wants to hurt the child. Don't go back. So when they woke up the next day, they didn't. They went another way back home. Well, sometime later, Herod realized the wise men didn't come back. And he was mad. And then here's the devil again saying, because the devil was to stop God's plan. So the devil was like, you know what? Every 2-year-old, every male around 2 and under, if we just wipe them all out, we just kill them all, we got to get this new king too, right? And Herod was like, there you go. That's good thinking again. We're going to get rid of, and unfortunately, Herod did that. He got rid of all the young boys, 2 years of age and under, trying to find Jesus. But thankfully, before that happened, in a dream, Joseph was warned by God, saying, take the child and flee. Go into Egypt. Now, this is where it's so important for our lesson, that we remember what Joseph did. Our memory verse for today is Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. It would have been hard for Joseph to get his wife, get his kid, hop on their donkeys, and go to someplace like Egypt? Really? To go there and hide out? But he had to believe that verse. He had to, don't fear. God's going to be with me wherever I go. And thankfully, because Joseph listened and hid and took Jesus and hid until after Herod had passed away and died, that Jesus could grow up safe and he could do what he came to the earth to do, to die on the cross for us, to be our sacrifice, and to get back everything Satan had taken and bring it back and give it to mankind. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's story. I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.